to Shandana Gulzar Khan, who is a member of the opposition PTI party and was elected to the National Assembly in 2018. Thank you for joining us here on the BBC World Service. So the police have confirmed that this was a suicide bomb attack. What do you make of that confirmation?
Thank you, Rob. I think, first of all, this is nearly the 10th or 12th, perhaps, attack in my province. I come from KPK. I was elected as a member of the National Assembly from KPK, both 2018 and 2022. And this is the first time that they've attacked a political rally. Interestingly, before it's been, usually the attacks have been on convoys carrying military personnel or police officers. They've even attacked school children. What I find interesting is the terminology being used, Afghan Taliban versus Pakistani Taliban. It doesn't work like that. These are extremists, and these are not extremists who are doing it out of any ideology. This is a targeted campaign because it seems to be happening in one or two provinces, which is KPK and Balochistan. Earlier this year, when a bomb blast took place in Peshawar inside a mosque in the police lines, the most secure red zone in KPK, I made a similar statement on TV, and in fact, I was indicted in a sedition case for saying the obvious, that how come whoever these terrorists are and whoever is funding them or wherever they come from, the ideology seems to be attacking officers of the state, whose job it is to protect our lives. Yesterday, it was in a political gathering. That sends a very similar message to those that came above, that we will do anything to disrupt the life of normal Pakistanis in one particular province. Now, politically, it's a bit sad because just yesterday, the police and certain other government authorized officers were running after people loyal to Imran Khan. So we truly believe in any other country, this would be seen as a colossal intelligence failure to be having bomb blasts one after the other in the last. Since Imran Khan has left government, the attacks have ramped up. So rather than targeting the source of these attacks, it seems to me that they're left, I don't know at whose resources they're left, but it doesn't seem to make any sense anymore.
Given that this was a rally by a political party that was targeted and we are expecting elections relatively soon, how do you, as a politician who will be out campaigning in those elections, I presume, how do you feel about the political process, how those elections may well go?
Funny that you ask. Nearly 3 days ago, I was sitting and talking to some of the elders in my area. They predicted this bomb blast, not with any level of certainty, but the idea was that since 80% of the electorate now stands with PTI chairman Imran Khan, it seems that the only way now to dissuade people, since arresting people, incarcerating, there's nearly 10,000 people from Imran Khan's party in jails right now for the false flag operation that took place on the 9th of May. It seemed that the next logical step would be dissuading people from turning out to vote, and that bomb blasts or large-scale emergencies would be the only thing that would deter the people. This is just 3 days ago. And these are not people who are experts in these sort of affairs. These are your, as we say, the elderly, the wise, who were dispensing their counsel. And that this blast happened in Bajawar yesterday, killing scores of innocents, including children. It sends a chilling message to those who would want a true democracy in Pakistan.
You mentioned a level of support there for your party's leader. Opinion polls go up and down, and there's only one poll that matters, as politicians say, and that is the day of the vote. But do you think that the election will be able to go ahead in a vibrant way, given the concerns that some people will clearly have about security?
So it's interesting. I see these as diversions. I mean, it's a pity that we live in a cynical world where human lives and human blood have become sort of the fodder, a cannon fodder for organizing or disorganizing elections. It's a gut instinct. I don't have any proof. But yes, seeing yesterday that there were raids carried out on my family, my colleagues, all of us who are still loyal to Khan and loyal to Pakistan, as we'd like to think, that there's enough police personnel and intelligence agencies to be chasing those of us who stay with Khan. Why are those people not chasing these terrorists? So it just makes you wonder, what are the priorities of this government?
So you're saying that police resources should be diverted to the area where these attacks have taken place to try to boost security there?
Absolutely. Absolutely, because it is military personnel and the police. This is the first one which civilians have been martyred. But for the last year and a half, since Imran Khan left office, they've been targeting mostly military and police personnel. And that is how you weaken a country from the inside.
And how are people in your state feeling the day after this attack? Are they
Angry,
going out? Are they trying to
angry.
get on with life as normal?
Absolutely. There's blood donors everywhere. Even women, I saw in a very conservative area, I saw women on screens. I don't have much access to Wi-Fi because I myself am underground at present. But I saw many people when I do get the chance for some television or Wi-Fi. I saw women and men all contributing, regardless of party positions. The leader of my party's political activities in Bajawar, he was organizing a blood drive. They did turn away. There was a lot of anger, so they turned away the government personnel that arrived to help and rescue. The people decided they were going to do it all themselves. And usually, what happens in such gatherings that once there's been a blast and enough people come to help, another blast takes place. This is a sort of standard operation that I've seen over the last couple of years. But the people didn't fear a second blast. The people went to hospitals. It was a sad but uniting moment that people came together regardless of the party factions, regardless of the bitterness dividing Pakistan right now. Because regardless of who dies, whether it is military personnel, police personnel, or political workers of any party other than mine, it's still Pakistani blood which should not have been spilt.